about the cut.
What are white people superior at?
Man.
Oh, God.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to American Shade. It's Brittany King, your girl and your host. Today, I'm going to be reacting to a video, but in a different type of way. I received a lot of requests to react to various videos from The Cut, and I've reacted to their video with Can Blind People Be Racist? And I've seen a lot of their videos. And this specific one, people want me to react to, which is, what are white people superior at? I'm conflicted on why people wanted me to react to this one. And I've actually seen this video at least 4 times. And I actually was going to react to this before the blind episode I did, but I decided not to because I found it really cringy. Also, too, I found it so divisive that it was just unproductive to kind of give commentary to and talk about. Like, I don't know what I could say about that video. Like, it's obvious that video is problematic. But I do want to react to that video, but I want to do it in a different way. With this channel, I really want to dive deeper than like surface level issues and really get to like where the problem really lies. And the problem here is bigger than the 100 people in this episode. The problem is, why was this even an episode to begin with? So the problem here really isn't just the people. The problem here is the cut. And contrary to popular belief, I am not avoiding reacting to this video because the people in the video are Black. I wouldn't react to this video if the people were white. I don't want to create a toxic space on my channel or in my videos for people to throw racial epithets at people or to name call or have like ad hominem attacks and not really get to like critical thinking about something or objectively looking at things and seeing what's really going on. So if the people were white and they were asked, why are Black people inferior or whatever, I would not react to that video. I would actually be doing the same structure to that video. So the true irony of what I found on that video was when I looked at the description box and I read what the Cut's mission is for all of their platforms, which reads, interesting. So after I read that mission, I couldn't help but wonder, then why did you make this episode? So let's answer that question. Let's go to the Cut's website. So on their website, they have, a lot of things. And one thing that stuck out was they have a Black Lives Matter mission. And it's the corporation of Black Lives Matter that's on their platform. Also, when I looked back at that Cut description box, I realized that they had Black Lives Matter hashtag there as well. So it looked like that they were utilizing this video and the content in it to amplify Black lives, which makes no sense. Why would you choose this question to amplify Black lives? Like, I really want to know. Because what this video does is it creates a division within our country that's already pretty tense already, okay? And also what it does is it makes us look like a monolith. It makes those 100 Black people look like they speak for all of the 40 million lives in America, and they don't. And that they're individuals, but people aren't going to see them as individuals. They're going to assume that all Black people feel this way, and they do not. And this actually makes us look bad. Also, if your content was meant to bring us together, us as Americans together in this country, especially right now, you would not make this video. Like, this is the worst idea ever. I don't know who drew out this storyboard and was like, this seems like a great idea. No, it's not. If this was supposed to amplify Black lives, why didn't you ask, like, who's your favorite historical Black figure? Who's your favorite author? Who's your favorite, whatever. But the fact that you're like, why are white people better than you? It's like, what? But I think the answer is pretty inevitable. I think it's right in front of our faces if we look at it. by looking at the content of this video and looking at the description, looking at their website, and looking at the virtue signaling that they're doing with Black Lives. It looks like the cut is looking for their woke badge, WOKE, their woke badge, and are basically exploiting Black people to get it, and also targeting white people in the process. And both of those things are horrible, one. And two, both of those things, why? Like, now is not the time, never is the time, especially not now. The thing is like they're not getting that badge, obviously, or maybe they are, I don't know. But 199,000 people have disliked that video. It might be 200,000. And I don't know if I've seen a video like that since like Justin Bieber's Baby video, the most dislikes. Also to note, the people do not know the question when they go to the set. Now, I'm not saying that they don't know the subject matter or what they could be asked, like the topic or the issue at hand, but the question is withheld until they go on set because they want to get a real, authentic, like vulnerable reaction from you from the jump. And then you answer the question because that just makes the video seem more on the spot, more relatable, more human, if you will. And a lot of other videos that does work. And if you saw in this video when these 100 Black Americans were asked this question, you know, they had an initial shock.
Man.
Or just kind of like taken aback. And then they all answered, obviously. So I'm not negating the fact that they still stood there and answered the question. I'm not saying that. But the problem is why this video was even made into a video. And yes, if this was any other race of people asking this question on a similar level, I would still be saying this. I would. And some might not believe me, but that's fine. Like, I would be saying the same thing because we have to go past what is being presented. Like, we have to get to the why and the real meaning of the intention of why someone's doing something, and not just the players that are being pawns in the game. But I'm reacting specifically to this YouTube video to show how different types of YouTube channels, TV shows, mainstream media, how these people utilize toxic content to further divide its viewers, which is you and me, Americans. So we need to like look past people at this point in time, specifically in 2020, and we really have to look at why certain ideas are being conceptualized and formed into content that uses and exploits people for views. Like, we really need to interrogate that. They would have never made a video asking 100 white people, why do you think Black people are inferior? Or why do you think this about Black people? They never would have done this. And this is what tells me about the cut. They subconsciously, someone that formed this video, this idea, whoever, sees Black people as inferior. They see Black people as, in a way, powerless. Like, our words don't matter. Like, our words can't hurt. It's almost like when, you know, like a baby when they say a cuss word and you videotape it. And yeah, that baby shouldn't say a cuss word, but people laugh because it's a baby saying a cuss word. It's almost like that. It's almost as if that video was that to the cut. Like, oh, I know they said something bad, but they're Black. They're little babies. Who cares? And that's what this whole woke movement has done. It's infantilized Black people and our progression, our history, who we are, and act like, well, they're Black, so it doesn't really matter. Bottom line, if the cut did really care about uniting us, if like that was really the thing that was why, like, your intent was to unite us somehow with this video, you would see the consensus is that it hasn't, because like I said, 200 people have disliked it. And I went to some of the comments, and I think that's actually where the unity has come in, because white, Black, Hispanic, all types of races across the board have dived into those comments in that comment section and are actually calling out the cut, which I'm really happy. Of course, people are calling out the people and saying, like, you know, things they shouldn't say to them. I mean, they're mad because of what they said, but throwing racial epithets at someone, it's like where we're going to go with that. But there are people that are realizing, like, no, this is the cut, and the cut actually needs to take this down because we don't want this. This is not doing anything for us. And the cut has not removed that video. The cut has actually put like a adult warning on it, I guess. So when you go to that video, if you want to look at it after this one, you will see, like, if you're 18 years or older, or the content in this video might not be suitable for children or whatever. The fact that you have to put this over the video, if it's not suitable for children and you have to have a warning on something that's supposed to unite us, shouldn't that be a clear sign that you should probably remove this video? If not, shouldn't the 10,000 likes you got versus the 200,000 dislikes say something to you? Help me help you, the cut. Help me help you. But I'm actually going to leave it here. I think we spent enough on this video. Yeah, I wasn't going to review it at all, but I found that there is something to gain with looking at this and looking deeper past the surface and taking this as an example of why we should not just believe everything we see. And what I mean is believe that these 100 Black Americans speak for all of us, and this isn't to throw rocks at them looking back at that episode that they wish they were on it. Like, I promise this, I can't say all of them, but I could say at least 30-40% of them hopefully would be like, dang, why did I even do that? So yeah, looking past people and looking at what produced those people to show up to even answer that. Like, that's really where we have to get to. And we can utilize this method on how we look at news, how we look at different outlets, and see, like, okay, I know this person's being asked this question by this journalist or whoever, and I'm getting an answer that's really offensive to me. But was this question meant to actually get that answer for their channel because they're more left wing or they're more right wing, and they want their viewers to be more mad at people that are on the opposite side? You have to ask yourself these questions. Like, we have to continue to really analyze intent and analyze things way past our initial reaction to it. I'm doing this still. I think we always will be a student. Hopefully everyone sees themselves as students and not like, oh, I am the enlightened one, or oh, I am over the hump. I'm on the side that really gets it. We have to all be humble and know that we all don't get everything. So with that said, I'm going to wrap this episode up. Thank you so much for watching. Comment below your thoughts. And I am going to be giving some more updates on more videos I'll be doing. I have been getting a lot, and this is actually pretty cool. Though I don't know if I can do it, but I've been getting a lot of different requests from people that want to hold discussion with me. They've asked if they can just hold like a private hour-long Zoom call with me. And I cannot do that. But what I can do is do maybe a live Q&A where not only can you ask me questions, but I would like to ask you questions, and we can both, all of us, whoever's on that live, can talk to each other for an hour and a half or so. But I really want everyone to know I appreciate those requests to hold dialogue. But I'm, like I said, I'm a full-time writer and journalist, and I'm working on a couple of pieces now, and I'm working on another big project. So my time is very limited for these next few months, but definitely would love to do that because I would like to get to know more people on this channel, because I don't want this channel. I'm not trying to be an influencer. Like, I'm really not. I'm not on this channel to be a YouTube personality. I'm just a personality on YouTube. But I appreciate all of the subscribers. I appreciate all the comments. I think I will be posting this Thursday. So this will be Christmas Eve. And happy holidays to everybody. And you will be seeing more content soon. Peace, love, less shade.